Welcome to the Kivio Proof of Concept video demo. Kivio is our blockchain solution for the liquid bulk trade industry. This proof of concept demo presents a simplified but functional version of the Kivio platform. This solution incorporates two chains, one to manage tokenized trade documents and one to manage the flow of funds. We have created roles for 7 players in the trade ecosystem, each with different responsibilities. Here, we will walk through the basic workflow and actions of these different nodes. In this UI, you will need to switch into different roles to take action and progress the workflow. Navigate between these roles using this menu bar. This dynamic diagram will give you a high-level overview of the current workflow status. In this table, you can find all workflow steps and pending tasks that are visible to your currently selected role. For the POC, we assume that the regulator has view access to all the steps but no designated actions. Let's initiate the trade workflow. Nodes with immediate pending tasks will display this orange dot next to their name. Prior to trade initiation, buyer does not own cargo but maintains a token balance of 1 million. Let's initiate trade as the buyer. Seller must confirm and accept the trade. We can see that in order to progress to the seller's next action, we must first complete other steps by a different party. Let's switch to the buyer's bank. We have completed trade negotiation and are now involved in the document preparation stage. Note this transaction hash, which confirms that the action has been written to the blockchain, in this case to the finance ledger. We can analyze our recent transaction using blockchain monitoring tools. We can see that we recently added our last block, and since we are using Quorum, there is no gas spent. Here we can see details of the contracts, transactions, and blocks involved in the Kivio PoC DApp. Let's paste our transaction hash to see its details. Let's get back to our workflow. This action takes place on the document ledger. Let's investigate this transaction using our monitoring dashboard as well. Next, buyer and seller must initiate and confirm the Master Sales and Purchase Agreement, or MSPA. Similarly, buyer and seller must initiate and confirm the Charter Party Agreement, or CP. Note here Step 8. Seller loads cargo onto the ship. This is an off-chain action, which, for this POC, we assume has been completed. Terminal and captain must both confirm cargo quantity, which will be reflected on the title document. These two parties then issue and confirm this title document. Buyer and seller must both also sign the title document to validate its legitimacy. Now we are ready for the final exchange, which will happen through an atomic swap. You can see that buyer still has no cargo ownership, but their token balance is 0, since the entire amount was locked by the bank in Step 3. Seller still maintains cargo ownership, and their original token balance of 11 million. In this final atomic swap, cargo ownership will be transferred to buyer, funds will be transferred to seller, and the letter of credit will be expired. Great! Our trade workflow is complete. Seller now has 12 million tokens and buyer owns the cargo. Thanks for watching our video. To find out more about us, visit blocktest.com.